Cabin's log, Ourdate, 04/24/2025. Notice anything missing? It's getting ready to start pouring, and I got all the pallets I had out here, 16 of them I believe, tore down. They're just waiting to be processed. But I'm not going to get to that today. It's obviously because it's starting to rain. Yesterday, man, those puppies are being a pain in the butt. So yesterday, we put the puppies in the back of the pickup truck so that we could clean out the pen. And I foolishly set my phone on the side of the pickup truck and my beer on the side of the pickup truck. A few minutes later, I'm like, where's my phone? And they had knocked it off the side of the pickup, spilled my beer, brand new beer, just opened it, and broke the screen on my phone. Isn't that awesome? Fortunately, it still works. It's just I guess it hit a rock right on the corner, so, right where the date and stuff is smashed. So, there's some things I can't tell, but that's really a pain in the butt. Anyway, like I said, it's getting ready to storm, so I'm going to charge up all my batteries just in case. You never know. Oh, why do I still have that in there? Ah! Oh, I got to clean up the shop. Tomorrow, I think, I'm not positive, got a guy coming over to pick up not this and not this. My wood lathe. So, that's not nearly as big as I thought it was. I wonder if that other battery would fit. Or, sorry, battery. Motor. Anyway, the guy's coming to look at it. No, he's coming to get it. Because he's got, let's see, there it is right there. I bet that would work. I bet that could be made to work. Anyway, he's coming to get it tomorrow because he's got one just like it and the motor burned up. So he doesn't want it for the lathe, he just wants the motor. So we'll disconnect it, tear it all apart so we can get it in this thing. He's not going to take the table. So I'll probably move the table out in the shed and take the smaller bench out of the shed and put it in here. This table's so much higher than the table saw that I can't slide a piece of wood in here straight. Same with that. That is way taller than what I expected. Huh. I never thought about it. I could just cut the legs off. Huh. I'm a big dummy. Anyway. Yep, here it comes. See if I can make it to the house without the rain shutting off my phone. I guess I can use the hat. Put the hat over the phone. I got all this Ourdate. String trimmed, whatever you want to call it. Oh, Angel, we're gonna run for the house. You ready? Angel, you ready? Come on. So, I ain't running anywhere. I got all the puppy pads out of the puppy box. I put their little shelter over there so they can go in that. I don't really want to put them in the box again until tonight. So I'll put down the pads tonight. What a mess. What a mess. So, actually, I did some cleaning in here, so even though it's a complete disaster, it's less of a complete disaster than it was, you know, an hour ago. And I'm probably going to get more water down there. Yay. There's my pile of pallets. Pallet boards. You can see how deep that is. Let's see. I got a light here somewhere. You see how many I've got. So I got enough to do the back wall. Easy. Probably got enough to do this room. Maybe. But I'm not wasting them in here because I've still got all kinds of stuff I need. I got to take all this stuff out of here. So I can try to seal this up better. Or at least make it so it drains better. Yeah. I got no more mowed. I worked on the roads a lot yesterday. So hopefully this is just a light rain. It's not really a storm. So it doesn't wash out the roads. Maybe it'll just pack them down a little bit, which would be awesome. And we need to work on the other two hills really, really bad. But hopefully it's not something we got to worry about right now. I've been putting Herbie through it. That poor thing. And it runs so good. And it's been doing such a good job. It don't owe me nothing. Anyway. I haven't eaten anything today either. And it's, what time is it? Hang on. It's almost 5 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything today. So I'm going to go fix myself something. And worry about this stuff maybe later this afternoon, maybe not till tomorrow. Bumbling Fool signing off.